กายที่เธอมองเห็นว่างามสุดท้ายความเสื่อมทรามจะมาพรากไปร่วงโรยลงในสายทานยามการเวลาหมุนไปชีวิตต้องแตกสลายไม่มีเที่ยงแท้ผมเส้นงามถึงคราวร่วงไปแขนขาที่เคยว่องไวกลับไร้เรี่ยวแรงโรคภัยเฝ้าคอยคุกคามติดตามไปในทุกแห่งเกิดแก่เจ็บตายสำแดงเป็นธรรมดาหากเธอมองทุกการเกิดมาที่มีอย่างลึกซึ้ง
Good afternoon to everyone. Today quite be Saturday. On Tuesday, supposed to be the class, but I don't know what happened. I don't know where all my dear students gone. They may not be able to know, so they are not getting the right information. Or they don't know, maybe they don't know about the class is stopped and no teachers attending into the class, but we're going to have the class online. But maybe they don't know, I don't know what happened. But anyway, this is the second wave of the new coming of the COVID-19 after Thailand being saved by the COVID-19 for several months. But now the spreadings of the COVID-19 are coming again. And yesterday, the directors of the MCU, the most venerable Pariyatikavi, the directors of the MCU or Mahachulalongkorn Vidyalaya University, have announced about according to up to the situations of the COVID-19 of the second wave into several provinces in Thailand. Then the campus of the university start lecturing in the classroom. But supposed to getting to know all the students will come to know about no lectures in the classroom. They support to get the lecture through the online. But up to now, we cannot see any student who support to come and join the class for today. No one know what happened. Only one thing, we are the lecturer, we have to wait online, and we have no direct phone to any student. Because of that, we have to sit and wait for the student to join the class in this moment. During we are waiting for the coming of the student to join us on the line, I would like to say some things about the Dhamma talk and the meditations for the subjects for the third year student for the room A503. The class is supposed to go on, and due to we have for the Dhamma practice from 16 up to 27. After the class supposed to be opens on yesterday, 4th January 2564 or 2021. But due to yesterday on 4th, the directors of the MCU have announced about the classes going to have online due to the situations of the spreadings of the second wave of the COVID-19. The Ministry of Education, Ministry of the Advanced Education, Scientific and Innovation have announced and request to every university not allowed to use the campus or the participating due to the spreadings of the COVID-19. And because of that, the situations of this day maybe well not known to everyone. Then no one be able to start the class. During waiting to the student to join the class today, I hope that every part of the society will be aware or aware about the second waves of the spreadings of COVID-19. Now almost 40, more than 40 provinces spreading all over the country. The numbers of the infections of the people who are getting the effect from the COVID-19, it is more than 800, almost 1,000 affected all over the country. The numbers increasing quickly, maybe because of that, most of the people uh, maybe panics about the spreadings of the COVID-19 again. But this is not complaining about who is going to bring the COVID-19 to spread all over the countries again. It is possible it can be affected anywhere because our neighbor country, for example, Myanmar, that is connected to the Bangladesh and India. Because the second wave, the COVID-19, supposed to come from India. This type of the COVID-19, the second wave to Myanmar and spreading to Thailand. And after that, it may go to another parts of the world again. But due to the well preparing of the Thai governments and ministries of the health and other parts of the members of the ministries of the healthcare and trying to serve well in the Thai society. But due to the spreadings of the COVID-19 was so fast or have been spreading so fast in the conditions of the illegal migrants of the labor from neighbor to come to Thailand without the state quarantine for this 14 days before they getting into the communities or the factories or the manufacturers. all those infected, but is not shown, and then it starts from the province called Samut Sakhon province. Due to the spreadings of this second wave, many people have to be concerned to the Samut Sakhon province because Samut Sakhon province are the big port and pier to get all the food supply from the ocean. Mean the food from catching from the oceans or from different parts of the country. For example, like the shrimps or the prawn, that the favorite food to get from the people in different part of the country when they come to buy the fresh food. For example, for the fish, the prawn, the shrimp, then when they get the food to the province and then the spreadings of the COVID-19 along with the fresh food and fresh fish from the Samut Sakhon province are spreading into other parts of the country. For today, the students supposed to get to know about the class is going on, but up to now, I didn't get any information from any student yet. That's only one way that I can do. I talk alone for myself. Even I have informed to some of the students, but they may not know, they may not be able to spread the news to other students, maybe because of the run out the internet or run out of the information that no one can predict about that. Anyway, what should I talk today? Because of the Mangala Sutta, we have been taught for the last class. Should I be better talk about the Mangala Sutta? Even there is no any student, or what should I do? Talking alone without a student is not so easy because the student is the very good tool to get the lecture or to be the two-way communication. But if we have to do for the one-way communication to have broadcasting, we have to do another way. But due to run out of the student today, but I would like to go on and would like to share all the activities about the class to let the student know that even they are not going, they did not know about the class today. No one joined in the class. Even though any student admit in the online, I'm still going on with the class. That means I'm waiting for them. But what's going on? They may not be able to know. Then I think I get going on with the subjects of the Dhamma talk and meditation. So Buddhist meditation. Uh, in this day, I want to talk about the Mangala Sutta or about the topic that I have been concerned for last time. Uh, for a few days of the New Year's, we have sent the postcard and the greeting for the Happy New Year to everyone in our Facebook. But for this time, it seemed to be like everybody, including I myself, I thought that this is a difficult situation to everyone, especially the one is going to have the online studying. That means that one have to have the money to pay for the phone bill. They have to have the money for the reconnections or the top up for the internet. But due to this situation, many students may not have the money to pay for the top up for the internet to get the link, to get the connection to every student to learn about the class online. That is the one reason why there are no any students shown on the online classes. This is one of reason we could think about. And another thing, maybe those students they are engaged with some of the extra work, or they thought that this situation is spreading of the COVID-19. Maybe no class running, no any lecturing, going to give the lecturing into the class. Or one thing, I have only one connection to the Venerable Sumangala. But the Venerable Sumangala supposed to inform to everyone in the class, but maybe Venerable Sumangala was not online or the internet is not working. Then he could not get the information and spreading all the information to another one. Maybe it is possible in this situation. Then the student not be able to get the information that the class is going on today. Um, One, maybe I put on the wrong information to the Venerable Sumangala, and then he not be able to see. And maybe that reason the student was not be able to join today. So many reasons, so many possible way it can be, and no one can predict about today. And I'm trying to figure out, and I'm trying to now when the Venerable is coming, maybe they just get the right information for today. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, teacher.
And no any student, no maybe they get uh, not the right information. I put the copy to another Facebook of you. Maybe it's not shown out. And I don't know for the others. Okay, now we have someone to join again. Good afternoon to everyone.
Hello, good afternoon, teacher.
Yes, good afternoon, Venerable Ajin. Sorry for I
My turn,
put some,
teacher.
the code line into somewhere, maybe not right information, then no one admitting. Okay, welcome to everyone for the late afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yes, have you finished your lunch? Venerable Achin, are you in Myanmar or are you in the campus? Good afternoon, Venerable Sorry.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Are you in campus or are you in your country?
Afternoon, Achan.
Good afternoon. Everyone in the campus or still in Myanmar, in Cambodia, in Laos, in Vietnam, in Myanmar? Okay, probably now we have about 9 or 10 or 11 students along with me joining on the class. Welcome again to the class to everyone. What is the Dhamma talk today? Shouting, the Venerable, you are welcome. Venerable Achin Nanda Sabda, are you in Myanmar or are you in campus? Hong Sari, are you in campus or are you in somewhere? Welcome, Kim Asuri. Now there are 15 joining in the class.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, afternoon already.
Why? Good morning.
Where are you?
I'm in monastery.
You're in monastery, not in the
Yes.
campus.
Yeah, no.
Uh, are you suffering?
Hello,
Yeah,
teacher.
yes,
How
sometime.
are you?
Hello. Good afternoon to everyone. Good to see all of you again.
Good afternoon.
I thought that no one show up today.
I'm sleeping, teacher.
Oh, and the weather is cold in the night, very good. But maybe because of the cold, then the COVID-19 spread faster. What this situation could you think of the Dhamma? What is the Dhamma that you almost thinking about in this moment?
Suffer.
Suffer. Ah. But I could think of about the Bangla Sutta, Asivana Japananam. I don't want to associate to the COVID-19. I don't want to associate to the COVID-19. Asivana Japananam Panditanam Jasevana. Pucha Puchaniya Nametam Mangalam Uttamam. I always associate to this because not associating to COVID-19 is very blessing. Someone associate to the COVID-19 from the border, then brought the COVID-19 spread over Thailand again for the second pandemic, for the second spreaders again. What should we do? What should we do during the spreadings of the COVID-19 again? Anyone have any idea?
What, Ajahn?
What should we do? Better
Stay at home,
stay at home
teacher.
and chanting,
Yeah. Washing hand,
Yes.
wash
alcohol,
hand,
washing mouth.
Alcohol and drinking.
yeah, hot food, and
Wearing mask.
wearing face masks,
Yes.
Yes.
Watching and
thinking about the Dhamma.
yes,
What
sometimes.
Dhamma should we think about in this moment? Rupang Anicang, Rupang Dukkang,
Rubang dukhang anicang.
Rupang Dukkang Anicang Anatta. Only chanting, because no one going to know that any minute one may associate to the bad COVID-19 and one may get affected and one may be the super spreaders to the other one again. Nothing we can do, only praying. Eva me sutang ekang samayang bhakwa savatiyang viharati Dedavaniyanada Bindikasa Arame Atago Atetra Thevata Apikanta Pikantavanna Kevala Kapang Upasetava Yena Pakavate Upasangami Upasangabitava Pakavantang Athasi Egamantang Tida Kosa Thevata Pakavantang Kathaya Achapasi Bahudeva Manusa Mangalana Chindayum Akangamana Sodanang Bruhi Mangala Murtaman. Last time we have finished up to which Mangala Sutta already? Anyone remember?
Yes.
Venerable Sumangala, are you online? Venerable Sumangala, are you online?
Yes, teacher. I'm here. You listening to you. Yes.
You are on the name of the South Chao Sing, right?
Yes.
Online, no clear. Online, no good.
And anyone remember last time we have been into how many number already Mangala Sutta? No one remember? Maybe
Sorry.
the news. Sumangala Kante, do you remember?
Sorry, your question.
Last time we have been up to how many number of already for the Mangala Sutta?
How many number? I
mean last time we have finished our what Mangala Sutta?
Yeah,
Number 1, Pala Asevana Palana. Number
Yes.
2, Panditananja Sevana. Number 3, Puja Puchaniyanang Yetamangalamuttamang. What number we have been already?
And I don't remember, teacher, but
Okay.
I already present
You have already present about
about.
what you have present last time.
I present the number number. I can't remember.
You can remember. Okay, don't worry. I also don't remember it. We are equal. Okay, we are equal. But we start again from Asivananta Paranam.
Actually, I'm not in my book, but now I'm not aware.
You are not in the room?
Yeah, I'm outside of the room.
You're outside of the room. Are you still in the campus or are you in the temple?
In MCU. In MCU.
Or in MCU campus, but you are not in the room.
Yeah.
Did you watch the broadcastings of the rectors of the MCU, the most venerable Parat Vayatikavi? He talked about the announcements about the activities of MCU yesterday.
Yeah. I heard about this.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember any topic that he says or anyone have translate for you? Or you understand Thai, right?
Yes, I understand. I can't remember all, but he said we have to protect ourselves from the COVID-19.
Very good, very good. One of the topic he have says, but the most three significant topic he talk about the academic studying must go on, but maybe not too much effective, but slowly. But even the COVID-19 coming, but we have to go on, not less any COVID to disturb to all the systems of the studying with the economic subject to every student. Mean all of you will be the same situation is not disturbing by the COVID-19. Mean all subject must go on. That means you will be going to finish your subject, your studying, your semester as the same. It was not COVID-19. And he talked about another subject about the sufficiency economy. Have you seen around the campus about the sufficiency economy we call Kop Nong Na around the campus? And another one about the healthiest or to protect ourselves before the COVID-19 is come to ruin the system. Then someone may work from home, someone need to work in the office, but not too crowded, and how to manage to spray all the alcohol to kill the COVID-19 every room, every 15 days, something like that. That's about what we say, the system, the processing of the administrators must go on in the MCU campus all over the country, and even some of the parts of the world that the MCU have cooperation for the studying in other part of the country or other part of the world too. And that's all the subjects about the talking by the most venerable Rad Pariyatikavi, or the rectors of the MCU yesterday. That means one thing he have stressed: for every student must joining the class, and the one who have the authority to check for the admitting the student attending the class or not have to check, and the teachers also have to record for the student admit into the class or not, like this. Mean if you are missing the class, may be affected to the mark for some student who are missing the class, the same like a normal class running in the classrooms also. Then I would like to inform to every student, if you are not admit into the class, your name also will not show on the record. It will be affected if the authority have checked out about your name, about your register into the class. I would like to inform to everyone, if you have very emergency work, if you are very rushed, if you are very hurry or very urgent, some of the other extra work, once you must join into the class, for register your name, register your ID in the online group, because they can check out from the recording, from the meeting Google or from the Zoom or from any system you are studying, even more strict, more than attending into the class. If you're not attending into the class, I can give some of the mark for you attending into the class. But if you are not joining into the online group, your name, your FB will not show on the recording. If authority in the faculties or in the university, they can check out you are attending the class or not. I don't know that. I cannot help. Then you would inform to everyone who may not be able to join for today. For the next class, if the class is going on, at least if they have no money to top up the internet, to top up the mobile phone, maybe take some from the other friend joining for the internet or from the mobile phone connected for a few into the classroom online. Let your name, let your ID, let your face. Mean if you join with the other phone from your friend, at least you have to write down your ID, your name, and everything's online. Because the authority might check out, it might be in trouble when the time is going to issue for the mark, and you may not get a good mark that I don't know how to help. Please inform to everyone.
Young what?
Please inform to everyone. In the future, Suppose someone run out of the internet and not be able to join the class, borrow a mobile phone from a friend and register your name, register your ID, attending the class, show your name, show your ID, and then you can exchange your friend back the phone. I think only one thing we can do in this case, because maybe someone run out the money to top up the mobile phone and run out the internet, or may not be able to join for the whole hours of the studying because of run out of the internet. That's what I assume. Maybe someone will be in that trouble. In the future, if I have record perfectly, if the record is okay, I will upload on the YouTube, on the Facebook again. For example, on the name of the Venerable Sumangala, and the Venerable Sumangala will distribute to everyone, or if anyone can join my FB or Facebook or page, welcome. Now my online Facebook is still have some vacancy to admit to many students. For a few months ago, in more than 5,000, I was not be able to admit. Now, some members are reduced. If you would like to join in my Facebook, you may join. Just invite or just request, then I will admit to join for my Facebook or my page. Then we can study again for the
What's
next
your
class.
agenda?
For today, we will have almost an hour to run, or sorry, more than 30 minutes to go on, because we will finish the class 14:10, or should I forward up to 14:40? The Venerable Sumangala, no one need the, no one can complain that they cannot reach into the right time with the bus. Could I go on up to the 14:40?
Yes, teacher.
Because no one need to go to rush for the bus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And by the way, I would like to inform that during we are running the class, the topic, the subject, what subject you like the most, you can pick up and you can make like a decision as your assignment, because don't expect for the final exam only. I think I will distribute for several times for the assignment, because the assignment may be good example or good to everyone to gain the mark before we are getting to the final exam. Today, I would like to share this. I would like to share this. The new technique. Did you see the notepad? Did anyone see the notepad on how to develop things for increasing the skill of our daily life activities?
Yes, I can see, teacher.
Okay, good. Thank you. This I will give you for the 5 technique. For the 5 technique, how to expand, how to develop your assignment. Usually, we are learning about the assignment. Assignment is including of the paragraph writing, Anyone could think of the paragraph writing? Start from number 1. Paragraph writing is the first thing is about your topic. What is topic? The significant heading or headline for your writing. Any topic that you could think of. The second is how to develop. Sorry. How to develop your topic. How to develop your topic. The way to develop your topics, you must think of these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First, you think of significance of your topic. What is the significance of your topic? You think about this. Then think about historical backgrounds of your topic. The third, the artist style. The artist style means it means how to develop or how the style of the topic that you are thinking of. The fourth one, the meaning of the objective. The fifth one, the purpose of thing or being that you are going to write about. These are how to develop your assignment. Then you start the introduction. The mean number 3. Introduction of your topic. Number 4, the main subject, the main topic. Is need to be developing. Then number 5, conclusion. Conclusions your topic. This is the technique how to develop your assignment to be more effective, to be more detailed, to write about. For example, like if you think of asevana, ya bhalanam. Suppose your topic about don't associate to the bad. Or the fool. Or stupid. One. For example. Then you develop your topic. Things of one is the significance of your headline. Then how to develop your topic. Then you think of these 5. Think of what is the significance of the topic of Asevana Japalanam. If you think of about this, you are looking at the main theme or the significance. Welcome to everyone. Okay. Now we come back to the topics again. The second, to develop, to expand, mean to make your topic is more bigger and broader and more interesting by talking about the historical background. This thing you can look from the modern books or from the Tipitaka. You can take some Chataka or you can take from the Sutta. For example, like King Ajatasattu associating to the Theravada, like this. Or you could think of the good example for the Chataka, mean the Bodhisattva, like Akiti Tapasa or Akiti Hermit. When he was blessed by the Sakadevaraja, Sakadevaraja had given him the blessing. Then he asked the Sakadevaraja that if I could get the blessing, don't let me get near and closer and associating to the bad or the stupid or the foolish one. Then the Sakadevaraja asked him that, what does or what did the bad person have done to you? Then you don't want to associate to the bad one. Then the hermit said to Sakadevaraja that, I don't want to associate to the bad one because the bad one or the stupid one or the foolish one, if we say the truth, they will not listen. They will angry. They will not check themselves. And then the opposite way, for the good example, We take like example of the Venerable Sariputta. The Venerable Sariputta been going for with a novice, and then one of his disciple, a novice, have said to him that, "Sir, look at your dressing. It's not properly. Somehow like you loose in this part. It's not perfect in this part." Then Venerable Sariputta said to the novice that, "Okay, master." Then he uh, walk out from the main road and then take a new dressing for his robe. Dress very nice. Then he came to meet the novice, and said to the novice that, "Okay, the master, how do you think now is okay?" Then the novice said, "Yes, sir, very good. This is we call the intelligent one or the good one. The good one will always listen to anyone saying anything, even the bad thing to them, but they will carefully looking what is wrong that someone has been pointing out, then adjust, develop oneself to be in a better way." This is, for example, the good and the bad associating. You can develop your significant topic, you can develop historical topic, then you can take surrounding from the Chataka, from the Tipitaka, from the modern book, or from the TV, social media, or anything to make example, to make your assignments more effective, more interesting. This is about the historical background topic. And then the third one, the art or the artistic style or the stylist. We can say the stylist. Suppose you are saying something about the architecture. The architecture, for example, I will show this. I will show this to you. I will show this picture. Okay, this one, maybe slowly. Maybe slowly a little bit. I will show you. Okay, now. Did you see this? Slow down. Calm down. Don't worry. Don't hurry. Trust the process. Everyone see this? Sorry. Are you still online?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see the picture?
Yes.
See, teacher.
Yes, good. Thank you. And could you say this style? What about this artist? From where? Anyone could guess? This Buddha? What style and what kinds of the poster, and belong to which country, and belong to which culture? Okay, I'll come back to the main page. Venerable Tramhan, did you see the picture?
Yes, sir.
Could you explain it belong to which country? The Buddhas belong to which country?
Chinese.
Chinese? Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe Chinese or Vietnam.
Okay. And Sao Sheng? What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think? Buddha belong to which country?
Japan. Yeah.
Bangladesh.
No. This is Kakura. No, I can't remember.
Kamakura.
Kamakura?
Subangala.
Kamakura. Yeah. Kamakura, teacher. Kamakura.
Kamakura. In which country?
The mountain in Japan.
In mountain? In which country? In China? In Japan? In Hong Kong?
Japan. Yeah. Kamakura Buddha statues.
Buddha statue. Yeah. Like this guy, you can guess. It's maybe right or maybe wrong. Because I don't know from where. But look very much like the Venerable, the Buddha in Bodh Gaya, Daibutsu. But the style, the original, maybe from Japan. What I guess. But I don't know what is the truth. We can find out. Maybe you can search from the internet. This is called artist or stylistic. We can make more research. For today, it's more easy for anyone to get into the internet and then searching, make more research about what is the name of this Buddha and what is the real style of this Buddha. And then we look in another step of the 5 significant topic, historical background topic, the artist style or artistic style or stylist, the meaning of the objective, and then we can look up the meaning. What is the meanings of the Buddha have shown the right hand to the people? You can develop your topic. You can develop your writing. What is the showing the hand of the right hand of the Buddha to the devotees or to the disciple? What is the meaning of that? You can give more example to explain about your assignment. This is called developing the number 3 and number 4 mean the meaning, and number 5 the purpose of the building, mean the purpose of building of this Buddha for what? Then you can look into the subject that we are studying about Mangala Sutta. Asivana japalanam panditanam yasevana puja japujaniyana etam mangalam uttamam. Why do the people create or make the sculpture or the statue of Buddha? Because he is the most respectable. He is the most respectable, or we can say that, of the billions of the universe, according to the Buddhist people. He is the most respectable. He is the most excellent one. He is the most supreme one. He is the one of the triple chain. That's why the Buddhists all over the universe worshipping him and greeting him as the first number one of the triple chain. What is the second of the triple chain? Anyone remember? What is the second one of the triple chain? Anyone remember? Everybody online?
Dhamma.
Oh, the Dhamma.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Mean not sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not sleeping, teacher.
I was worrying about maybe you listen to them fall asleep. Is the Dhamma
No, we
is
never
the second
sleep.
significant of the triple chain. And what is the number 3?
The Sangha.
The noble Sangha. Very good. The noble Sangha. This thing, the way to develop your topic, the way to develop your topic according to how to develop things for increasing the skill of our daily life activities, for assignments including paragraph writing or descriptive writings or composition writing or any kinds of writing. You can do to copy about this idea to develop more your topic to be more attractive, to develop your idea more interesting. Then, because maybe our exam will be coming in the next few months, then maybe too late to get for the examination because of the situations of the crisis of the COVID-19. Then I think you can develop your assignment maybe 1 or 2, 20 mark for one topic, 20 mark, another 20 mark for one topic, then you already get for 40 marks. And 10 marks for attending the class.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, attending class is about 10 marks. That's why I request to all of you to at least joining the line group, because the authority may change from the online after online is running finished, and this online will be uploaded in the YouTube, in the Facebook, or some of the first draft of the recording, it will be in the MCU, because this is a part of our community. It was recording on the behalf of the MCU digital instrument. It will be recorded in there. The one who have the authority to check about your name, your class, you attending the class or not. Then they came to know that if you miss the class, if I give 10 marks for attending the class, I may be in trouble. I may be in trouble. The authority might make me trouble. How could you give 10 marks even this one missing the class for several days like this? Then I will be in trouble. Mean if one missing the class, one day I may cut off 1 mark in a day. If you are attending every day complete for 10 marks, okay, that blessing. But if you are not attending every day and you miss one day, then 1 mark is cutting out. And if you get the assignment for 40 marks, it's okay. That's you're lucky. But maybe I could not receive your assignment. Maybe your assignment is missing somewhere due to the transforming with the digital technique. Then you may lose one assignment, 20 marks. Then another assignment may reach me, but maybe not so good. Your writing is not perfect, and I check everything is not possible to get 20 marks. Then I may cut off some of the marks. Then you will be in trouble. Because the final exam, 50 marks, how can be sure that you gain 50 marks, then plus with 20 marks for one assignment, another one missing, and for attending the class, 10 marks, but one day missing, how many marks left? Like this, you know? And I think better start thinking about your assignment from today onward. Okay, make 1 or make 2, or you can make 3, up to you. I can give some extra. If you are missing one day attending the class, I may give 1 mark for another extra assignment. But don't forget to tell your ID, you tell your number ID, your name, and everything. I will give you my email, and you can submit the next day, because we have the class online probably will be up to 31st of January. And after that, still not be sure. In the month of February, we may be able to go in the classroom or may not. No one can guarantee about that. Then everybody will be certified with the marks by the assignment, by the final exam. Then everything is okay. Then the annual study of first, second, or the third semester is okay. And then the fourth years, first, second semester is okay. Then no trouble. The certificate will be delivered on time. Like this. Okay. Anyone have any questions about the new technique to develop your assignment? Anyone have any question?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What's your topic?
Any topic. From
Any topic?
Sevana Japala Nampanditan and Sevana.
Any
Patipade Savaso Chapupe Chakatapunyata Atasamma Penitija.
topic?
Jasipan Vinaya Sekito Supasita Jayavaja.
Nó hoang à quá.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes, teacher.
you can pick up from Mangala Sutta.
Any
or
topic
Any topic. Any topic.
from Mangala Sutta?
Yes, yes. Because I think it's from Mangala Sutta is better. Because you can take example from the Chartaka. For example, we talk about about Sevana Japalanam. And then you can take example of the seven Ajapalanam that we are talking about, like King Ajatasattu associate to Devatatta, and because of that, King Ajatasattu was not be able to gain the first stream of the noble after he have listened the Samanya Bala Sutta that given by Lord Buddha in the mango grove of the Chivakamba. If he is not killing his father, he got opportunity to listen about the Dhamma of Lord Buddha in mango grove of Chivakamba or Dr. Chivaka. He already became enlightened, but due to he associated to the bad Devatatta, then he missed the situation. He could not gain enlightened, but it still be very good because you have opportunity to listen the preachings of Lord Buddha, and he loved the Buddha so much. When he came to know that the Lord Buddha has passed away, the officer reported him that Lord Buddha already passed away, sir. Then he felt unconscious. When he woke up, then he asked again, what happened? What did you say? The Lord Buddha already passed away, sir. Then he fell again. When he woke up again, then what did you say again? The Buddha already passed away, sir. He have been unconscious for 3 times because he loved the Buddha, the Lord Buddha, so much. But due to he have one associate to the bad, Devatatta, and he missed the great opportunity. There are a lot of examples in Chataka, in Dhammapatha, in Sutanta Pitaka, or in modern book, or in the social media. You can take a lot of examples. For example, like some of the bad people have associated to the people who are affected the COVID-19, and they brought illegal immigrants from border to work in Samut Sakhon province, maybe because of the greedy of the money, or maybe any kinds of greedy, without caring about the society. Not just only Thai society, even the Myanmar society in the Samut Sakhon itself, they get trouble because they're supposed to go into the state quarantine and taking good care after finishing the state quarantine and then come to work. It's not too late, and to save the other communities also. But due to the associate to the bad, then the bad given a lot of trouble into every part of the society, every part of the community. This because of the bad habit. These are dangers of the associating to the bad mean appalanang. What's the meaning appalanang? Stupid, foolish, like this. You can take any topic, you can take any example, because it will be your skillful, your experience, how to develop your assignment or your skill of studying. Any more question? Any more question?
Or you can I send your email address?
Yeah, I will show your email address through the Venerable Chao Sing or Sumangala Bhikkhu.
Yeah.
Yes.
After finishing the class, I will send the email, or maybe I'll type here on chat. Everybody can see, right?
Yes. Messenger sent. This
Yeah,
messenger.
yeah. I said I will print in the chat Kadaram at hotmail.com. This one, and I'm not quite sure another one in the Gmail. Maybe you can try.
Sorry, teacher, what is the question of our assignment?
Any topic about the Mangala Sutta.
Explain
Any
Dhamma.
topics? Any topics about the Mangala Sutta? There may any topic, but
Okay,
better
thank you.
concern to the Mangala Sutta, because you can easily to find out from some other place, or to make the example. For example, the story, to expand, to tell your expandings of your assignment. You can search from the I have print another one there. CLC, sorry, Chadaram CLC at gmail.com. You can try this one, or you can try with Chadaram at hotmail.com. And if you have any trouble, I will keep the phone number. Sorry, 085-990-2754. Dr. San. Sorry. Dr. San Chadaram. Like this. Okay. Or with another phone, 087 or another one, is also Dr. San Chadaram. Okay. And now we are developing our topics about the Mangala Sutta up to Puchaja Puchaniyanam Etam Kalamutamam. And I will say more about the Puchaja Puchaniyanam. You still see the big Buddha, right? Slow down, calm down, don't worry, don't hurry, trust the process. What is the meaning of the process? Anyone know? If we talk about the process,
Changing.
you could think of one very close to us is the Four Noble Truth. Do you remember the Four Noble Truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That we call the process. I think according to the Japanese people, I would like to admire for the Japanese people that they are very strict, they are very good at the system of learning, and they develop a very, very good cultures. For example, like ethnic of working. I think this is the advantage of the Japanese. Even the Japanese people belong to another trends of the Buddhism, for example, the Mahayana Buddhism. But the people in the formers of the leaders of the Japanese, they are very conservative. They are very good in developing the teachings of Buddhism to be the part of the cultures of the society. And maybe because of the Japanese suffering a lot during the Japanese or during the, we call it the colonialism, mean the colonial. The Western people come, the invasions of the Western to the Japan, and the Japanese people have to protect themselves, have to develop themselves. They create the ethnics of cultures of working and moralities. Because the country belongs to Buddhism, even another trends of the Buddhism. But because of the government, the ruler have given a very good knowledge to the people, then the ethnic working of the Japanese is very effective to the whole part of the country. It's like into the blood of the Japanese. I think the Buddhist country doesn't matter belong to which part of the trends. If they develop the people through the teachings of Buddha. Even some of our country belong to the Theravada Buddhism, but if they are miss the core or the heart concept of the developing of the people will going to the wrong direction. That means the people will not slow down. They are just hurry to get the budget, to get the material thing, instead of things of the teachings of Buddha. They will not calm down because they are inspired by the cankers. If we say don't worry, they will have too much to worry because they will worry about themselves. They are not going to worry about the society. Don't hurry. No, they will rush. They will do a lot of things just to get what they want because they don't trust the process. The process means they don't learn what is the truth of the suffering. They don't learn what is the cause of the suffering. They don't learn what is the cessation of the suffering. They don't learn much and practice much what is the Nirodha Patipatha, mean the path leading to the cessations of the suffering. They don't trust. They trust only someone can give them the authority. They will trust only someone can give them the money. They will trust only someone can give them the luck, mean lucky. Because they want something that easily begging. But if difficult and hard thing that you get, they will not trust. Maybe the system, the process of the Four Noble Truth, too difficult for one is not faith. The one is not interesting to study. the one who's not looking into the value of the teaching. Because of that, the qualities of the people, the qualities of the being are disrupted. These are the part of why we have to do puja ja pujaniyana. Number 3 of the significance of the Mangala Sutta. After we have avoided the bad, we have associated to the good. Then we have to keep performing puja ja pujaniyana. That means the triple gem. The Buddha was the founder of the triple gem. The Dhamma, the thing that the Lord Buddha have found, that the Four-Noble Truth. The Noble Sangha, the one who is keep and carry on the process of the Four-Noble Truth up to us. If we can performing, we still performing, we doing daily performing about the puja pujaniyana, that means we are still with the triple gem. If we are still of triple gem, we are still mindful that be careful about the bad people. Don't associate to the bad people. Must associate to the good people. Okay, now I come back a little bit. If we don't have the good people to associate with, what will we do? Suppose in this planet, in this universe, billions of the universes, no have good people to associate with, what will you do? Chao Seng, what will you do if without the good people to associate with?
Yes, teacher.
What will you do?
So,
No
sorry.
No good people to associate with. What do you do?
I have no idea, teacher.
All right. Thank you. And how about anyone can give the answer? How about Trang Han? Are you ready?
Chua sa má xong ít thôi à?
Ở đây, kéo lắm.
How about Chin Santa?
Please again.
If you have no good people to associate with from the whole billions of the universes, no good people to associate with for this moment, what will you do?
Oh, your question is so higher.
My question is so hard.
Yes, but I can answer. But definition so wide to spread in the universe, in society, in this world.
Okay, anyone could do?
Yes.
If not, then I will give the answer. Because I will give to the intelligent one first. If everyone intelligent enough to give the answer, I don't care right or wrong. Just there enough to give the answer. And let's
Take a
see.
meditation.
Meditation, very good. And the other one?
About the intellectual.
Because you cannot find anyone in this right now moment. You check by your contemplation or supernatural power. Every universes, mean billions of universes. No one good enough to associate with. Then what will you do? The Venerable say about, then make meditation. Very good. And how the other one?
Try to fight by ourselves.
trying to find by ourselves where, which universes.
In our
Because
mind.
you check by your supernatural power already. No anyone good in this moment. Only you. You are sitting, you are walking, you are crying, you are laughing, you are eating, you are sleeping, but no one good enough to associate with. What will you do?
Teacher,
Yes?
we can stay alone and practice vipassana meditation.
Very
After
good. Very good.
vipassana meditation, we can get direct knowledge from oneself.
Very good. But very good. But oneself, be careful. Sometimes oneself manipulate oneself. Sometimes oneself manipulate oneself. For example, like another thinking, oh, this good. But after some day, oh, not good. Mean one already manipulate oneself. Oneself knowledge can be right or can be wrong. But you have to associate to the triple gem. Because we already learned what is a triple gem, right? We already learned what is the Tipitaka, right? But I ask that whole this universe and billions of universes, no anyone good enough to associate with. But I don't ask that the triple gem or the Tipitaka still with you. Yes, but you must learn what is the Tipitaka. Then, if you are contemplation by insight meditation retreat by yourself, then you can read things about what is the Sutta Tipitaka about Satipatthana Sutta. What is about the Chakka Sutta. You can associate to all these. Mean you are associating to the Buddha. Or you are associating to the Venerable Sariputta, or you are associating to the Venerable Ananda. But I didn't say that in this moment, including to Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. But I make only question that whole universe, billions of universes, but we could not find out for the good one to associate with for this moment. But I didn't ask the question that no Buddha, no Dhamma, and no Sangha. That means you already learned what is the Tipitaka, what is the triple gem. You can do meditation, associate to the meditation. But the meditation, don't trust your own mind 100%. But you must trust to the teachings of Lord Buddha. Be careful. Sariputta, the most intelligent in the times of Buddha. But he could not gain enlightenment because he didn't hear Ye Dhamma Hetu Papava. Te Sam Hetung Tasakato. Te Sancha Nirodo Cha Ewang Wadi Mahasamano. From the Venerable Atsuki. He roaming, traveling, smuggling, and searching for the intelligent, for the wise men all over India. But he could not get. But when he made to Assaji Venerable, then he asked, because of the activities of Venerable Assaji was so nice, very calm, very slow down, not in a hurry, nothing to worry, but seem to be like the processing is very interesting, but he don't know what. But when he had opportunity, he made to and offer the water. And after Venerable Assaji have finished the breakfast and lunch, then he asked the question, "Sir, your activity was nice, slow down, so calm, peaceful, nothing to hurry, nothing to rush. Whom do you belong to? What is the Dhamma that you are practicing to?" Then the Venerable Assaji said that, "I'm just a newcomer to this Dhamma. The Dhamma are given by Lord Buddha, Mahasamana. But I don't remember too much. I only a few because I'm also still a newcomer into this concept." Then Sariputta said that, "Don't say too much. Say what you know." Then Venerable Assaji said, "Ye Dhamma hi dupapavate samhetung tathagato te sancha nirodhocha evang vadi mahasamano." Mean the causes happen because of the causes, then the result is coming. Mean the truth of the suffering happen because of it have the causes of the suffering. What are the causes of the suffering? Dukkha samudaya. Then he gained this kind of peacefulness. Then the practice is middle way. You know, just only this listening, Sariputta gained the first stream of noble. We call Dhamma Chaksu. What is Dhamma Chaksu means? What is Dhamma Chaksu mean? Dhamma Chaksu, the third eye, the inside eye, is sparkling. That means the right way or right view, right thought. The two stream of the Eightfold Noble Path is entering in the minds of Upatissa or Sariputta, that we call Dhamma Chaksu. Dhamma Chaksu. Excellent. This, because of the listening, the same we are already learned about Tipitaka. We already learned about what Satipatthana Sutta, but some. Now we are learning about Mangala Sutta, but some, not all. But you know, it's available in Tipitaka. I just only take a small dip, mean a small part of the teaching of Satipatthana Sutta and Mangala Sutta to inspire you, to motivate you, to encourage you to do more studying or research about this topic. Then you will gain into Dhamma Chaksu through yourself. When you are already gained for the Dhamma Chaksu, you need no one to explain, because even you have billions of people not associated to you, but you are the most wisest one associating with the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, the noble Sangha already. No need to associate to the bad. Even run out of the people to contact, but you have sufficiency economic in the campus to eat. Nothing to worry, because we look outside, all the people like a zombie. No one have the ethnic moral. The zombie look like just somehow I can kill anyone. Then it's a better way. You can keep yourself in your mind through your eye, your ear, your nose, your mouth, or through Kaya Anupassana, through Vedana Anupassana, through Chitta Anupassana, and through Dhamma Anupassana by yourself. Even you run out of thousands of friends, you never disturb. You never disturb, because you are knowing who you are. You are knowing who you are associating to. No one have to tell you, because you are already intelligent enough. This we call the benefit of associating to the good, and the benefit of avoiding the bad, the benefit of puja, the triple gem. The next day, the class will go on with another Patirupada Savaso Japupe Kachapunyata Atasamma Panitija E Dhammang Uttamam. If you have opportunity, go and study and make more research about that. If you are ready, I would like to invite you to talk on the group line, to share the knowledge, to share your experience, to share your skill, mean to share your Dhamma. Dhamma is the products of Lord Buddha. Without checking into the teachings of Buddha, maybe you are manipulated by your own kangas. Be careful, and even you yourself have to be associated to the wise first, then you have the pillar to make yourself be firm with the true teaching, at least for the truth. 5 functions. Before we finish the class, I would like to share 5 functions, or maybe we run out. You have another class, right?
Yeah, we have another class.
Okay, now we better stop the next class. I will take about the 5 functions of the Four Noble Truths to join with the Patirupada Savasana.
Teacher is waiting here.
Yes?
I think Thai is enough. Thai is over.
Okay. Now I say we made next class, not today, okay? I said next class we will join with the Patirupada Savasana and onward along with the 5 functions. If you can get the information, please study by yourself and enjoy the class. Thank you very much for joining today. See you next class.
Thank you, teacher. See you.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you. May you be happy.
Thank you.
กายที่เธอมองเห็นว่างามสุดท้ายความเสื่อมทรามจะมาพรากไปร่วงโรยลงในสายทานยามการเวลาหมุนไปชีวิตต้องแตกสลายไม่มีเที่ยงแท้ผมเส้นงามถึงคราวร่วงไปแขนขาที่เคยว่องไวกลับไร้เรี่ยวแรงโรคภัยเฝ้าคอยคุกคามติดตามไปในทุกแห่งเกิดแก่เจ็บตายสำแดงเป็นธรรมดาหากเธอมองทุกการเกิดมาที่